Buckle your seatbelts, as they say. Here's part 2 of the Michelin Motul PETIT Le Mans. All right, welcome back to YouTube Career Central. That's TOOB. It's a registered LLC in the state of Missouri. And we got some good PETIT video and coverage. Stay tuned.
To be there. I just have to experience it. Well, this is one of those. Motul PETIT Le Mans in the state of Georgia, not too far north of downtown Atlanta. And this is an annual tradition. This site.
Of this championship battle. They have to win to keep their hopes alive, and if they do, it puts enormous pressure on Montoya and Cameron to keep it clean here today and have a strong race. In LMP2 qualifying, there was a fantastic duel with Carl Masson in the number 38 Performance Tech entry, edging championship leader Matt McMurray in the 52 car by
Westbrook start 4th and 5th. End of an era for the C7R Corvette. Antonio Garcia starts 9th after a post-qualifying infraction.
Down in 8th place in that number 12 Lexus. I'm the 3rd driver in the rotation. I'll be up here in the booth for the next few hours, but those bottom 3 cars are super fast.
As the field is compacting and getting ready to race here to conclude this championship and to crown 4 respective class champions. Hey Cal, let's take a quick look at the WeatherTech keys to victory. What are they?
those 10 hours lead. Traffic management will
attack before they even get to the green between Felipe Nasr and Ricky Taylor. Let's go clean through that final turn 12. Everybody wants to establish themselves on this opening lap.
Is Dave Cameron that great session? What a lap he put together to claim that pole position. And look at him stretch the gap on Ricky Taylor on this opening lap.
Nasr has been strong. We saw him after.
The white one just rolled through the 33, the purple wins car. Then Shinya Mishimi. There he goes. Goes through now, and
Gotta love those 8 Series BMWs, 840s, 850s. A buddy of mine loved to have one if he had $100 grand in savings to keep it running.
everybody have done a great job. Thanks to them for getting these 2 kids here and giving them a chance to go racing.
Sure, Joe is beside himself as well back at home, and you'll all be enjoying this.
Come alive with that weight reduction on that Cadillac.
I love the last race of the season because all the politics and the gamesmanship are out the window. It is everything you have, maximum performance.
We're all that ladder with 11 minutes left on the season. And the battle for CCR honours in this race is between 2 of the manufacturers who are scrapping for the manufacturer title as well.
That's right over the top of the hill, under the bridge. The car likes to get light. We'll see what happens here. Yep. Oh boy. Townsend, he just gets on the throttle too early. Car gets light over the top of the hill there. He spins.
The Porscheplatz deck. Look at this great view they have of this little wreck that happened. Guy hit the wall way back there and ended up here. And that's a cool part of the racetrack. So just keep on watching.
We'll see what happens here. Yeah. Townsend, he just gets on the throttle too early. Car gets light over the top of the hill there. He spins.
And super dangerous because nobody coming over the hill behind him would be able to see the 54. Let's ride on board and listen. Just grabbed the short shift a little too early. There's a small bump there and it just spun up the rear tires.
Get 2 or 3 laps under their belts. Will not allow those Michelin tires to come up to pressure and come up to temperature and just call John Bennett out there on the opening lap.
Rub your eyes, you are seeing a Coca-Cola liveried Porsche, which harkens back to the days of the late great Bob Aiken. And Bob's son, Bobby, is here with his grandsons. Unfortunately, they never got to meet Bob, but they're here to see a car that mirrors their grandfather's car one day. And this just kind of takes a walk down memory lane in sports car racing, and Porsche have been doing a wonderful job of that over the past 12 months.
Just awesome to see that used those iconic deliveries from Brumos and from that 98 Le Mans winning car for Porsche at Le Mans. I tell you, that a brilliant start to this race is Richard Westbrook in that bright blue and orange liveried Ford GT, the swan song for this 4-year GT program. They want to run on the high towns in, and Richard Westbrook, he's one of those drivers who doesn't have a job for next year. He's going to be trying to showcase what he can do here.
Yeah, there's a lot of those Ford GT guys, not only the drivers,
That's the
but some of
Porsche
the crew
screaming.
members that are looking for opportunities. And I was speaking with one just as recently as a couple hours ago in the hospitality line, changing numbers, because that's a great team at Chip Ganassi Racing, and they've done a great job in that program the last 4 years. As we move back to GTD battle, as Corey Lewis in that Lamborghini still leads Jeff Westphal, and looks like Westphal's closing. I raced a Ferrari here last year. It is a strong car about Road Atlanta. Very nice balance.
So the Paul Miller Racing Lamborghini, this is the car and team that won the championship last year. They don't have a chance this year, leading the WeatherTech Ferrari, and Jeff Westphal, who won the Michelin Pilot Championship yesterday. So he's had a big weekend, double duty. And then Ben Keating is running third in class.
Well, you see how tight this manufacturer battle is. Lamborghini leads by a single point, so it's basically whoever finished in front of the other here today will grab that title. With the start here today for the 86 Acura team. Now Mario Farnbacher and Trent Hinman have claimed the driver's title. Now their sole focus will be on that team and manufacturer's title here at the end of 10 hours.
There is a lot going on, and there is a lot on the line. Drivers' Championship, Team Championship, Manufacturers' Championship on a beautiful day north of Atlanta here in Georgia, where Felipe Nasr leads overall, leads the prototype class. Can he be champion today? Almost up on 2 hours to go. Where has the day gone? Well, we've sure been treated to an enjoyable Motul Petit Le Mans. And we know that you join at various times wherever you are around the country. Well, let's show you what has gone down under brilliant sunshine on a beautiful fall day. Great start. No major drama on the opening lap. However, there was unnecessary drama for Team Rahal Letterman Lanigan.
Yeah, and Oiline had an issue on this number 24 car that of many laps. One of the keys to victory, the traffic management.
Hour 3, Aaron Tielitz and Matthew Faxavier. This is the car driven by our own Townsend Bell, and Aaron Tielitz slapped the wall hard on just his first flying lap.
Some great battling in GTD all day long. The 63 WeatherTech Ferrari seem to be in the mix of many of those battles.
Skip ahead to hour 4. AJ, the GTD battle has been and the JDC Miller Motorsports prototype and Oliver Gavin, and then Dirk Mueller in the Ganassi Ford GT.
A rare mistake there by Dirk Mueller on entry to turn 1. That ruined their day, and then a little bit later, the 86 car suddenly hold on.
Of the JDC car, Misha Gutberg gave him no room and spun around.
And this was a brilliant move. Conway on the attack, dives down to the inside. He wasn't given a lot of room there by Tristan Nunez, but makes the pass forward.
How do we get back to the racetrack?
with Felipe Nasr. You saw from those highlights that starting the day for Felipe Nasr and for Pipo Derani as well, this car was just on rails and they were fast, but we documented just a few minutes ago, unfortunately they are dealing with some damage.
Yeah, a few years ago at the Long Beach Grand Prix, I got to watch the Ford EcoBoost. Little slow motion clip, and this was just such a great venue, great day, great track, perfection.
Porsche's day. It hasn't been their day specifically. They haven't quite had the pace with the 912 or the 911, but the season as a whole has been plenty.
That's a wrap on the Road Atlanta Motul PETIT Le Mans. And now look at all the traffic.